Alright, what is going on, guys? Welcome to the official Star Wars Episode 9, the Rise of Skywalker movie trailer. Now, this trailer was released back in Star Wars Celebration this past year, and I do apologize that I'm late to this video reaction. I would have done it sooner, but unfortunately a lot of stuff came up, so I really couldn't do any video upon it. But let's go ahead and watch the trailer together.
We've passed on all we know. 1,000 generations live in you now. But this is your fight.
Now, that was the official trailer for Star Wars Episode 9, The Rise of Skywalker. Now, the funny thing is, when this trailer launched, I was actually at Walmart, and I had to actually stop what I was doing to actually see this trailer first up. And a lot of emotions came back to me, not only because we have a whole new movie coming out this December, but also because this is the very last episode in the saga, in the Star Wars saga. This is the official final movie, if you will, for this current saga. Now, a couple things to note. The very end, we hear Emperor Palpatine or Darth Sidious's laughter echo throughout what looks like to be the remainder of the Death Star, as far as I can tell anyway. Let's see if we can go back to it right there. Now, I had trouble trying to figure out what this was. I thought at first it was like a whole mountain, but then if you look real closely, right about here, you can see a bit of machinery, so I'm really curious to know if this is the legit Death Star, a piece of it anyway. It really looks like the piece where the laser would actually fire out of, but yeah, I mean, that, I don't know. It looks like we're going to be seeing a whole new planet here, because this does not look like Jakku anymore, obviously. And it might be the planet where Luke Skywalker vanished on. I really, really don't know. But this does, if I'm not mistaken, I believe this is a piece of the Death Star itself. And you can also see like little bits of it here and there, especially with Emperor, or the Darth Sidious's echo. I don't really... There's been a lot of speculation that we're going to officially see Darth Sidious return as like a... kind of like General Grievous form, where he has a bunch of cybernetics. There was a theory that I read a while ago on Reddit, where supposedly the Emperor's guards, after the explosion of the Death Star, the Emperor's guards found Darth Sidious and took him to a different planet where it was similar to what they did with Anakin Skywalker, how he transformed into Darth Vader. That's pretty much what the theory was with Darth Sidious. They would take him back to a chamber or whatever you want to call it, operating room, and put a bunch of cybernetics on him, and he would have survived or whatever. Now, my personal opinion, I don't really think we're gonna see Darth Sidious in this episode. I'm just gonna say this right now. When I go to watch this movie, and at the very end, if there is an appearance of Darth Sidious, or even if it's earlier, I'm going to shit myself because we haven't seen that guy for a long ass time. So that's definitely one thing that I'm extremely looking forward to. We also have this little clip right here. If you know what this is, if I'm not mistaken, I believe that is the golden medallion that was handed off to Luke Skywalker on Yavin. I think on episode 6, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, it's been so long since I've actually watched the actual movies. But this looks like the medallion or I don't know if you would call that a medallion. I don't remember the proper term for it. But this looks like what he was given during the celebration. And so I'm super excited to see where that goes. A lot of people have been saying as well, Chewbacca really needs it. He really needs to... That is true, though. Chewbacca really does... He really does deserve it, that's for sure. The other thing, too, is... If we go... We officially see... Where is it? Right. Well, anyway, here's another scene. We got a new droid as well with BB-8, so that's going to be interesting. I believe this droid was also shown off during Star Wars Celebration. I believe this droid was showed off before they actually released the trailer. So that's interesting to say the most. Let's go ahead and play just a minute. We're officially getting Lando Calrissian back, which is a giant surprise to me, honestly. After seeing Solo, a Star Wars movie, it's funny how that works out. How Lando mentions that he's going to get his ship back, the Millennium Falcon. And I think Han Solo says, "Over my dead body." And that's pretty much what happened. Spoiler alert, if you haven't watched Episode 7, The Force Awakens, Han Solo was killed by Kylo Ren, unfortunately. So it's going to be interesting to see how Lando is back and what he does in this movie. You can easily tell, though, he's super excited to have his ship back, that's for sure. So I'm super excited to see what he's up to. We also have Kylo Ren's mask. Oops. Well, shit. We also have Kylo Ren's mask. It looks like they are repairing it. I'm assuming that's the Knights of Ren. I could be wrong, but it would make sense that the Knights of Ren found Kylo's damaged helmet and repaired it. So I'm looking forward to seeing what happens there. I don't know. I know they showed off his helmet during Celebration, I believe, in the movie poster. So that's going to be interesting to say the most. And then, of course, the one thing that I'm actually curious about is the battle scene with Rey and what looks like to be a First Order TIE fighter. Now, here's the thing. I know Kylo Ren is not piloting this shuttle, this fighter. How do I know that? Because I've seen the Lego version of this in store. Where I live, we already have the 20th anniversary Lego Star Wars edition sets, but we also have some Episode 9 Lego sets that have been released out in the retail store, and this is actually one of them. I forgot what it's called. I mean, obviously I could be wrong, so there's a big possibility of that, but I know a TIE fighter, or whatever you want to call this, a First Order fighter. There is one that looks exactly like this, but is painted fully red. Some other First Order soldier pilots. I'm not sure, though, who's piloting in this. If it really is Kylo Ren, that's definitely going to be something interesting to see what Rey does, obviously. And then, of course, if you also remember, too, at the very beginning of this trailer, it looks like she officially has the... There we go. It looks like she officially has Luke Skywalker, or that... I don't think that's Luke Skywalker's, though. I think that's Anakin Skywalker's lightsaber. I could be wrong, though. I don't recall whose lightsaber that originally belonged to. But I'm super glad she has it, though. And I'm extremely looking forward to December. I'm pretty sure it's going to be releasing December 20th, at least where I am, anyway. But yeah, that's pretty much my overall opinion on this whole trailer. Super, super stoked to finally see this movie come out. Let's go back to here. There we go, December. So I'm super hyped to see when this movie goes on sale for ticket-wise. I believe the last time, I think it was last year, or the year before, I don't remember anymore. But Star Wars Episode 8, The Last Jedi, I believe the tickets went on sale around October, if I'm not mistaken, October or November. So I'm super excited for that. I'm looking forward to that as well. The other thing, too, that I'm looking forward to is for the Triple Force Friday event, which is coming up. Now, for those who don't know what the Triple Force Friday is, it's a whole Star Wars event for retail stores that released a brand new merchandise. So any merchandise that is coming from the Rise of Skywalker will be released in October, and it'll be released at midnight on a certain day. Now, I don't have the date with me right now, but I do have it in my calendar. But I'm definitely going to that as well. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this little video. I do apologize that I couldn't really be on time with this. I know I'm like a week late or so. Probably 2 weeks at this point. I don't know anymore. But I'm super looking forward to it. Let me know down in the comments below what you guys are looking forward to the most seeing in this movie. Let me know if you guys are going to the midnight premiere as well. For me, it's usually a Thursday night premiere, so I'm definitely going to be hitting up the movie theater for that. But until then, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll talk to you guys later.